Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you how to get this awesome smoky eye using the full exposure palette from Smashbox. That's what it looks like. Yay! Just got it. I did one eye first because, one eye first because I figured it would just go a little faster and I could actually talk through the video and I don't have to speed it up like crazy. This palette's gorgeous. Like, hello. I'm so in love with this palette. Lots of like sparkly colors. Up top, those three right there on the right are like awesome. And then the mattes are gorgeous as well. So let's get started. You're gonna start by priming your eye. I did the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Sin, and I already put it on, so we're gonna go to the next step. I like to take my Zero liner from Urban Decay, the 24/7 Glide-On pencil, and I like to apply it across the lid. And up a little bit, because then you can smudge it out and spread it over the course of your eyelid. And then what I use for that is just this little dome brush. And I just take it from the outer edges first because it sets pretty quick. So you want to get that outside line smudged first before anything else, because you don't want to end up having just this like thick line that you couldn't blend fast enough because you were too busy smudging it down by the lash line. So you kind of want to get it as much as you can, covering the whole lid. If you can't get the whole lid, that's totally fine because your shadow is going to go over it anyway. This is just something that the shadow, it's like a little something extra that the sparkly shadow can stick to. Another good idea for this type of thing is using like Visine or something like that, and getting your brush wet, and applying that to your shadow that way, or like pigment. So I'm going to do the second color in right here, this sparkly kind of taupey brown, and we're just going to pack it. This is the 239 brush from MAC. Here's how that looks, kind of flatter. These are really good for packing shadows, especially if you have lots of pigment or sparkle. So we're just packing that on top and all over the lid. So on top of the liner, all over the lid. Okay, sweet. Bada bing, bada boom, you got it on there. Cool. Then you're gonna take a longer dome brush, fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with this kind of tan color, the second one from the left. And we're going to do the crease. So kind of windshield wiper motions in your crease. And then you can do like circular motions. Just get it nice and blended. And after you do this crease color, you can go back in and add more of that sparkle pigment, just so that if you took any of it away when doing the crease, you can redo it again. Okay. I'm not going to do that part just yet. I'm going to go in with this color, and I'm going to take just a little bit of a shorter fluffy brush. You can see that. We're going to do the outer corner of that crease, and on the lid too, but just outer corner status. If you can see where I'm kind of keeping that color. You can take it a little bit in, but you want to maintain it on the outside. Okay. And then I'll take that kind of longer dome fluffy brush for the crease again, and we'll just kind of blend it all out together. Bring it up a little bit, just under the brow bone. Sweet. And now we're going to go back in with that flat brush, the 239 from MAC, and we'll go in with the second color of the palette. And we're going to hit that up again. Press, press, press. Remember, when you work with pigments that have sparkle in them, you definitely need to press. That's the way that you're going to get the best look from your sparkle shadow. And then I'm just going to take this cleaning wipe, face cleansing wipe, and kind of clean up under the eye. I always do the eye makeup first because I find that the face can get really messy and you don't want to have a whole mess to deal with when it comes time to doing any of your foundation, if you should so wear foundation. So now I'm going to take this bigger, flatter, fluffy brush, it's Urban Decay, and use this lighter color right in the center on the bottom. And that's going to go up above that crease color, kind of blending that out. And then we're going to take this very top one next to one of the sparkly colors. It's in the very center. And that's going to go directly under the brow bone. Excuse me, under your arch. Okay. So right up in here. And this other matte one was right in here above that brown crease that we did. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, next we're going to add eyeliner. So you're going to do it on the bottom inside eye. Well, waterline, I should say. You don't want to color your eyeball. Get your tear duct, all that area. Line against those bottom lashes. And you can go a little heavy, not like crazy heavy, but really get it on there and then squeeze your eyes closed. I find that that helps move the color to the top if you don't dig like doing something like this, putting the color on their top lashes. Because it can get kind of tricky when you're trying to go on the inside of that lash line up top. Okay. I think we're doing pretty good. That sounds pretty good. Now we're going to take the smudgy brush. We're going to do the darker sparkly one, and that is going to go along the bottom lash line. Kind of smudging out your shadow. Yee. Okay, it's probably inevitable that you will get some shadow in your eye on this look. That's just how it is. I'm going to take this nice little Smashbox mascara. I found that the only way right now that I like my Maybelline falsies is to do it on top of this mascara. Otherwise, I don't want to do it by itself. I think it's a crap mascara. I'm sorry, Maybelline, but I'm just not a fan of your falsies action. The brush is just very flimsy, so I feel it knocks my lashes all around the place. And then you do your bottom lashes. I think I forgot to do my bottom lashes on this side. Okay. So get your lashes all golden, okay? And then what I'm doing is taking that crappy mascara that I don't want to waste because I've already used it a bunch. And I'm going to do my next coat with that. And just amp it up. Putting the first coat on, it really helped get my lashes a little bit more stiff. So this brush doesn't just slap against my lid. Because it's just annoying because it totally does that. Okay. Next, you're going to take your lashes. I got these bad boys. I can use them over and over again. And take your glue. Now, these have already been like measured for me when I've worn them in the past. But what you want to do is line them up to your lash line before you've cut them and stuff. Make sure they actually fit your lash line. Because if they don't, that's lame. And you got all this excess lash line hanging off. And then your false lashes don't look like real lashes. And that's like the worst. You get your glue on there pretty nice. And then start fanning it. Let the thing kind of get tacky. You don't want to stick a wet lash onto your eye because it'll just slide all over the place. You want it to stick. When you lay it on, see if I can do this in the camera. I can't. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. You set it on top of your lash line. Kind of let it marinate there for a second. And I always recommend using a pair of tweezers and kind of grabbing that strip and squeezing into your real lashes and go along the lash line, squeezing it in, if you know what I'm saying. Then you want to take the inner corner and position it where it needs to be. You want that inner corner right up against that lash line. You do not want it to be flat and your lash line's going down like this. There's too many times that you see girls running around with these lashes that are stuck flat against their eye, but their lash line goes like totally down. So line up the lash line, you guys. It takes practice, but you can do it. And then you're gonna just make sure that everything's in place. Ooh, without poking your eye like me. And the glue is white right now, but it dries clear. And now I'm going through and I'm doing the final squeezing of the lashes so I can squeeze them right along my real lashes. And there's no separation. Having a gap is the worst ever. So there's that. Sweet, huh? Yeah, Lauren, that's pretty awesome. You're great at makeup. Okay, so we got the brow kit from Benefit. I'm going to handle that real quick, and then we'll be done. I mean, I guess you guys don't really need to watch me do my face stuff because I honestly don't do too much. I literally use moisturizer, concealer if I need it, and bronzer. I never wear foundation, so I think it's kind of pointless for you to see the rest of my video unless I put my lips on. And probably just gonna wear a nude lip, so I think that's about it. When you fill in your brows, follow your natural line from the bottom, from the base of it, kind of trace it up on the perimeter, and then fill out, like blend out. And you'll have this really awesome thing. I should probably even out the other side. Anyway, when I get my lips on, I'll show you a completed look. But I need to hurry myself up because my mother needs to get ready as well. And we are going out together to a wedding. So, brush through. Got your lashes on. Your eyes look real pretty. And there's the eyes, nice and sparkly. And I'll show you a final look later.